Good afternoon, student. Today I would like to share with you for interesting section that we already learned a lot from the technique of Shibori, that from the knotting technique, from the stitching, from the crumb dye, and from the tooth wrapping technique, that all is separately to write the tradition that you can learn how to make it according to the particular technique of Japanese Shibori. But today is the time for you to apply that. I select the teacher's business that you can easily start with. Why? It's a low cost and it's the good benefit. So on the slide presentation you can see the teachers on the left and the right. It's just the changing the portion that you knotting, tie the teachers for resist the pattern. You will get the different design. It's the same technique, just select the portion that you will resist the dye, so it will be effect in opposite way. So today is very nice we got very good sample at the end that Louis Vuitton also create the correction that use Shibori technique. So let's start to see sample, because for the technique you already known. We already start in detail how to do, how to resist, how to stitch, how to create the pattern with the calm wooden or any pattern to resist, and also for the wrapping tooth to resist the pattern like RGs. So this is the first one, this is the knotting, but you can see that it's not too difficult like the Kyoto Shibori. Why? Because people now is how to say what our customer is not 17th century customer, so it's the 21st century customer, so they just prefer simple symbol, and also you can create such the universal symbol like the sun, the moon, circular, cycle form, or triangle form that will be suit for this century customer. And previously you can see everything is changed, even the model. Previously why people like European, American, English, white skin, they are the popular model. But this time after success of white overall, that now is the art director of Louis Vuitton. He is the color people, African American, that success top world fashion designer, and he totally changed the aspect of the world, that color people now can be the interesting model. So even this correction. And see more sample. Just basic for knotting technique. Very basic. You can see it just use elastic one. Not tying with the very fine quality like the Kyoto style or Nagoya style at all. This is the style that all of you can make it. You already have more secret that I share with you for the technique. You can do more complex, but this the somehow good design, not necessary to do very difficult technique, but it's proper what? Proper to your customer, proper to your time, proper to what at that point what you would like to present, not just to make things difficult, but you need to concern what your customer look for and what you present to them. This is the point. This also one is the ready-made. They most to tie-dye. We should to tailor our product, our shirts first, then knotting, stitching, and wrapping them to create the Shibori pattern. So this is the tip, because if you do as a fabric, it's difficult to know. Why? Because we cannot calculate the portion of the pattern that the Shibori pattern will occur or will exist after you tie-dye. So you have to tailor first, then you can create the pattern. That will be make things easy. Another style that you can see that what it look like. Do you guess? Spider. Yes. It look like spider. It look like the sun. It look like the moon. It look like something else that or the wave network. It can imagine just one portion. So after tailor the shirts, you will select the portion that you will tie the pattern. So after dye and after clean, you will get the pattern accordingly. So this very casual style, and you it's not difficult, but it make benefit for your fashion business. Next, from female style. Now we go to the sample of male style. You can see that only I would like to show you one. You select the center part of the body for your shirts. Another is the side portion that you select. So it gives the different design effect. So let's see. You can choose for your correction. I would like to let you see the sample that any portion is available. It's not hard for you to make it, but it will free. You will feel free to create any portion in the middle, in the sideway, in the left side, or in the right side. It's up to you. And also it can mean for some your customer that their shoulder is not balanced. If in that case the light shade pattern have to be the side that the shoulder is smaller than another. It will use how to say illusion when people see your customer, it should be balanced shoulder side. That also is the tip for create your fashion and textile design to support and solve the problem of your customer. So from female to male, let's see more. This is the first that I already point on the first slide. From the last sample, you can come to see these t-shirts, tie-dye or Shibori sample that just you select different portion of the pattern that you going to tie and dye or knotting or stitching. For this is probably they use elastic to tie and wrap around the portion, one on the top, another on the below part. You can see just select different portion, you can get the different pattern, and it look nice, feel casual. Next, this is the another sample that just you can see that make it simple. Simplicity is the trend that you can realize that just wrap on the portion on the middle part on just straight line, that in a way that you just flow the chest, so you can get this pattern and not difficult. No any small knot, very 1,000 knot, no, not at all. This you will be just once. For the right hand side, the left you have to do just 4 line. Then it will be axis the pattern. Or you can create in combination. You can select. So next, after you see the pure just plain tie-dye, now to have a screen pattern of the branding. After you tie-dye your t-shirts, and then red screening, do silk screen pattern on them to recommend this is the correction form with brand. Is also make something interesting. This another. This much more free form of dye that is just free form to wrapping and knotting, not very detailed for stitch or tie-dye at all. So you can see it's quite feel free that people don't like everything very strict, very particular, very systematic. They prefer freedom. So the textile pattern also is related and is depend on that. Let's see, very big brand, Adidas. Every student probably known. Probably you are the customer of their sport shoe. Adidas is a sport wear. So the teachers after tie-dye can screen the brand Adidas. and the left hand side you can see the skin model again, black skin model is popular again. So all of you, if someone your skin is quite dark, don't worry, because now it's the trend that you are going to be the top model. So just proud of yourself. And the pattern, you can take a look once again, that I mentioned is simple. Just 4 lines, 4 portions to resist white, another is just left like that. It look casual. Next is very changing point of the world for Louis Vuitton after of law from ban of wines that very renowned today to be the art director. So Louis Vuitton totally changed everything and got success for the market. Take a look, this the correction that the free form Shibori, and even for their bag is also dyeing with blue. Take a look. It's not that complex. Shibori is quite not difficult. You can see even the state is blue sky, blue sea, like walking on the sky, and you can see the cloud pattern on the even the logo of Louis Vuitton is quite niceable. And then from here, from this good fashion sample, you can create your style for your Shibori collection in the, because you can styling, you can follow the styling of Louis Vuitton. Take a look, even the logo is become a cow pattern, like the white cloud on the blue sky. Everything has a conceptual, and it create, they use the Shibori technique to create even the garment pattern that become blue and white. So it's the trend. So you are very lucky that the technique that we select to give a lecture for you for this semester is suit and is in trend to the world fashion. Take a look for another advertising. You can see previously Louis Vuitton just stick with the brown letter with the traditional stamp. Now it's changing by the time, by the new art director. Is make things, make the world appreciate, and they welcome to this trend. And we are lucky that your Shibori correction that you going to create, it will be in trend. For this, it will be the last slide of this week, that you can see that not only for the fabric or the fashion pattern, they don't changing much. You can see you can use the classic pattern like this, the suit pattern. The pant pattern is the normal, what is changing is the coloring and the technique to represent the correction and styling. You can see their face that decorative with the metal is to be kind to transfer. And once again, that I would like to mention the black color people model. They are in trend because it's selected by designer that they are from this group. So now the world totally changing. That diversity culture, diversity color skin is can be available in the world fashion. Not strictly like 17th century that only white color skin people to be the leader, will be the owner of our world. But today, every color skin we can share, we can do business each other, and they are going to be millionaire as well, and all of you are going to be have a chance to success for everything. Let's look back for the correction of the big tongue. Let's turn to the style that you can see that is already minimized. It means the technique is not complex Shibori at all. Take a look. Just blue and white, and also Adidas for sportwear. Also some casual brand that you also or student you can create your own, or you can. We already have agreed that two of you will be create one correction together. So let's turn back. You can see for the technique. You can see the sample of the portion of the design composition. You can see more that they not how to say, they don't try to make it mystical. It means formal symmetry. You can see that the composition is not formal symmetry. Formal symmetry will be not preferred. So you can notice that it's by observation. This also the use of Shibori, not difficult, but is stylish. And turn to once again that now the world fashion changing. I would like to recommend all of you to study design of Louis Vuitton today, that of law from the brand of white in charge for the art director. So and the world welcome their changing. Is very success for the fashion business. So let welcome your correction. Let create your own. Let start doing business for your teachers, and you are in trend. And I hope this technique that we study very in depth, not just immediately you do correction, but you already learn very complexity. You already get the secret how to create the pattern, of each one from Japanese and from the Western that I sharing your video. So spend your time to create and next I will go into next class I will go into share with you for the scarf design that you can adopt to be the one's part of your collection that you are the couple designer going to create your own collection and I looking forward to see your success and I hope next week it's possible for you to show me your t-shirts that you create. Is possible? If not, you can have a time that you can spend more 2 weeks to finalize your collection. Thank you.